How does an infidelity clause work? Have you ever wondered how an infidelity clause can impact a marriage? This specific provision in a prenuptial agreement addresses what happens if one spouse is unfaithful. Understanding this can help couples navigate their expectations around fidelity and financial security. An infidelity clause, sometimes referred to as a no-cheating clause, outlines the consequences if one partner engages in an extramarital affair. The main goal is to protect the financial interests of the spouse who remains faithful. First, the clause needs to clearly define what infidelity means. This can include physical affairs, emotional affairs, or both. Couples should discuss and agree on this definition to avoid confusion later on. When one spouse violates this clause by cheating, specific penalties kick in. These penalties can vary widely based on what the couple has agreed upon in their prenup. One common consequence is financial penalties. The unfaithful spouse might have to forfeit certain assets or receive a smaller share of the marital property. In some cases, they may even lose their rights to alimony or spousal support. Additionally, the infidelity clause can void parts of the prenup. For example, if cheating occurs, the agreement regarding alimony might no longer be valid. This can significantly change the financial landscape for both parties during a divorce. The clause also plays a role in how assets are divided. If one spouse cheats, the other might receive a more favorable settlement. This can serve as a deterrent against infidelity, as the financial stakes are clearly outlined. However, it is essential to note that the enforceability of these clauses can differ by location. The clarity of the clause and adherence to local laws are important factors in determining how it will be treated in court. Couples should work closely with a family law attorney to draft an infidelity clause that meets their needs and complies with legal requirements. This ensures that the clause is not only enforceable but also tailored to reflect their values and expectations. In the context of divorce and separation, having an infidelity clause can provide a clear framework for addressing the fallout from cheating. It can help reduce conflict and uncertainty, making the process smoother for both parties. However, it is also important to consider how such a clause might affect the dynamics of the marriage itself. Ultimately, an infidelity clause serves as a proactive measure, allowing couples to set expectations and consequences around fidelity before entering into marriage.